something for the men. Why don't you? That's a beauty right there. Old school. So you probably are familiar now with this video is going to be about Mustangs. Well, I purchased my son some cologne. However, I was disgusted to watch him open up his birthday gift. His birthday just passed. And I heard these words come from his mouth as he opened his gift. And I quote, "For women, Mom?" I was disgusted. I couldn't believe this great price, great cologne, great fragrance find was for women. Child, I rushed all around on Christmas Eve trying to find the perfect cologne. I didn't want to get the same. I always try to buy something different. From Ferragamo to Ocean Blue to Versace to... And I didn't even look real good. I assumed the box looked like it may have been a man's. But I wound up getting Kenneth Cole. Let me show you. I wound up getting Kenneth Cole Black for her. And my son seen that right off the bat. And so I kept it for myself. It is a nice size bottle. And it smells pretty good. Smells pretty good. I'll do a review on this. But this is not about Kenneth Cole Black or Black Kenneth Cole. This is about me correcting this mistake that should have never happened. So anyway, I finally made correct due on his birthday gift. And I purchased a cologne. It comes in red tint, wide, large bottle. And it has a sort of bling, dark bling top, you'll see. Which to me resembles the lugs on the actual vehicle, on a vehicle or grill. Um, and trust me, I know nothing about this particular car. Now I know some things about some cars because I owned them. But I know nothing about this particular car. Other than my friend telling me about it. My friend Glenn. Shout out to Glenn. At the age of 24, he purchased a Corvette. And it was blood red. You know, when somebody stick you, stab you, or what have you, the blood comes out red. Once it's out, it turns burgundy. But it was bloodshot red. And Glenn came over to my apartment to share, his excitement. And he allowed me to sit in the driver's seat, child. And while I was sitting in the driver's seat, he was telling me all about the gadgets and what this do and how the windshield wipers go this way and just everything. Men, they into all that. That's their joy. And as I sat there, I asked him, when can I drive? Uh, and he allowed me to drive it. But what he forgot to tell me is that as soon as my foot hit the pedal for the gas, you will take off like a rocket. And I did. I've never been so shook by a car in my life, ever, before. I always wanted to drive, and I don't care if the car had two wheels. Can I drive? But then, that day, I was so afraid. I know this Corvette has nothing to do with what I'm going to be talking about as far as the cologne. Well, kind of, yes it does, because shout out to my neighbor. My down my old way. Her name is Rose, and she bought a Mustang. It was black in color, and my Lord Jesus, it took off the same way. Fast and furious. So, those two cars have something in common in what I'm going to be talking about. But I do say shout out to Rose, because Rose was a little old thing like me, maybe a little bit bigger. And she handled that vehicle like an iron glove. I was shocked because
it's 23 hours.
Again, Rose was a little itty bitty thing like me, maybe a little bit bigger. But she was a powerful female. She could handle it. Okay, so now on to what I need to be talking about for real, for real, for real. I mean, all this has to go to. So I replaced the error. I corrected the error. And I purchased Mustang Red for men. Right? And the smell goods that's all in here, as they call them, notes. I'm hearing that the cap here mirrors the engine, and I'm also told that the notes of this, well, before I get to the notes, the color, the reason why it's red is they're saying that that is the most popular color of the Mustang. So that's the purpose of it being red, and it's pretty cute and blinged out and everything. But anyway, so the notes, I'm told, of this Mustang cologne, the bottle depicts the curves of the actual Mustang car and the grill. And I'm also hearing that, as I said, the cap mirrors the engine. I don't know. I don't know what the engine look like or sound like. I don't know. The smell good of this, which allowed me to, and I did reviews on it. And these are blind finds. When I pick my boys up something, I do blind finds. That means I don't know nothing about the cologne. I just look at it, read a little bit about it, and purchase it. So they're saying that this has sandalwood. It smells like musk, grapefruit, mint, patchouli, lemon zest, tarragon, lavender, gavinum. And they're saying that it smells like a combination of blue Chanel, which smells so good, and Jill and Blue, which also smell so good. So basically, I believe my son will love this because he loves Blue Jean by Versace, which was one of the first that I purchased my oldest son. And when I always my dad said a man should have good shoes on, a watch, and they should always smell good. So that's how I raised my boys. At age 12, I began to buy them a watch. I think I bought them watches at 10. They had a watch, always had cologne, and child, more shoes than the Lord allowed. But anyway, Blue Jean by Versace was the very first cologne that I purchased my boys. And they still, especially my oldest, my youngest can't find it. I have to find it for him. But my oldest son, oh my God, that smell will never go away. Guys, if you are interested in a good smelling cologne and you like the notes of the same smell that blue Chanel smell like, and a strong masculine smell like Halston or Lagerfeld, go get you some Blue Jean by Versace. It never goes out of style. Issey Misaki, all of that. My boys, I get them. So anyway, as I said, that was their first cologne. And I've always taught the boys, watch, shoes, smell good. My boys wear cologne to go play ball. Like, literally, that's just how they go. And they must have a black suit in their house. I don't care if you never wear it. For that day when you need it for a funeral. But anyway, I'm hoping that my son likes this smell good. And, well, I think my son will love this. And I'll let you know differently. Because he basically loved everything that I purchased for him as far as cologne. But like 2 years ago, I purchased him some Ferragamo. And he didn't care for it. He gave it to my grandson, which also watch, shoes, and cologne. Always. So we're going to see what he thinks of this. I'm going to do a follow-up, brief follow-up, because this is too long as it is, on this Ford Mustang, red, cologne. And we'll see if he likes it. Also, this is very inexpensive compared to all the other ones that I've gotten, like the Ferragamo and Versace Blue, etc., etc., etc. This is $30 or less. I actually found this at Ross store for $14.99. Excuse me. This is $30 in other places, but I literally found it for $14.99. Every time I say that. So I'll let you know what his take is on it. And I also will do a review on this. Thanks for watching. Mustang red, honey. Hence the red I got on.